A few people have started to affectionately call me Latino Wendigoon, which is just factually incorrect. Editor, please pull up a side-by-side comparison to squash these allegations forevermore. See? Nothing to like. Hey, are the Swifties alright? I know y'all had a tough time with the Ticketmaster wars and overpriced merch. It seems like you were doing alright, but I don't know. I personally would not consider myself a Swiftie. I'm much more into, well, everything else. I normally stick with rock and funk, although I dip my toes into quite a few genres. I definitely don't hate Taylor Swift or any of her music. Most of it's just not for me. Although I will say Safe and Sound is probably my favorite song by Swift. It's really comfy, and for the longest time, I had no idea she wrote it, since it was just a song that was attached to one of my favorite AMVs. Shout out to A Drop of Hope by Stupid Diddy. For the past few years, I've seen some videos on TikToks of Swifties being a little cringy, just a little. Stuff like them dancing and screaming in movie theaters, or being super emotional about not getting tickets to her concerts. And you know what? The concert thing, I get it. It is rough to get tickets to popular artists. Dude, I would cry if I waited for 4 fucking hours and then the website crashed. A single masculine tear. I save my real tears for the stuff that really matters. Coming to now! Real talk though, getting tickets is hell, and I get it. On this, Swifties, my heart goes out to you. All right, let's talk about what it means to be a Swiftie. According to this WikiHow article I found, it sounds kind of annoying to be a Swiftie. Like the article starts off with learning more about Taylor Swift. Dude, I'm not gonna study Taylor Swift's life, and it's kind of weird and super parasocial to know every bit in detail of your favorite creator. Nah, man, just gonna listen to your music or whatever. It's just not that hard. It gets worse, by the way. The article pretty much tells you to stalk Taylor. It says to look up articles and keep daily tabs on her. Like, what? Bro, I don't even keep daily tabs on myself. Sometimes I'll be working on an art commission and then I wake up in the next morning with a headache and just the completed artwork. The whole day just goes away from me. I don't even know what happened. Having your whole life revolve around a person who doesn't even know you exist is just wild to me, man. And the next part is a little less crazy, titled Enjoying Taylor's Talents. You gotta listen to and purchase all her albums and learn about the background and history of each and every one. You gotta buy her merch, you gotta attend her concerts. Can't afford an $800 ticket? Don't worry though, the article provides a simple solution. Just watch the concerts via shitty phone recordings on YouTube. The last bullet point is to respect Taylor Swift, as well as all that she does. And I'm just gonna read this verbatim. Realize that while you might not understand some of her actions, she has her own personal reasons. Remember that although she is a talented star, she's only human and far from perfect. She may make mistakes in the future that you might not like. If she does something you don't like, just accept it. If she messes up, still follow her. After all, you aren't a real Swiftie if you don't accept her as her true Lord and Savior. She gets you. She loves you. Taylor cares. Buy some merch. Buy an album. Buy a ticket. Listen. Watch. Consume. Consume. Anyway. This is all to say, being a Swiftie is pretty demanding, and I can't imagine dedicating such a large amount of money and time to a person who just sings and writes good. To each their own though, long as they aren't hurting anyone and they just enjoy what they enjoy, you know? What's that? Swifties are being huge hypocrites. They don't have a sense of humor. Nah, that can't be true. There's no way that could happen. Swifties are known to be so level-headed and, you know, just kind. They aren't the type of people who would tell someone to kill themselves or threaten to kill them. They wouldn't body shame or tell someone that they are disgusting and ugly. That's not what Taylor's music is about. It's about loving yourself and others. It's about... So, Me Canyon released a new parody video, and it was pretty funny. Wonder what the tweets are like. Usually people, you know, can be pretty funny in the comments. After all, Me Canyon kind of makes fun of everyone, and most people are actually pretty good-natured about it.
10 seconds later.
Jesus, what the hell? I found a few comments I want to read out to you guys. We're gonna start off pretty tame here. Oh, Taylor needs to sue and take all his money. On what grounds? What kind of case does Swift have here? Me Canyon has done parodies of celebrities and influencers for a long time now and hasn't gotten sued. Wanna know why? Because his animations are parodies, dude. I remember when actors tried to sue South Park and they're still here 20 years later. Nah, man, if she sues, all she's gonna get is laughed at. Don't worry though, I'm sure the Swifties will make sure that the judge's mailbox is full of death threats. Death threats? Oh yeah, man, Swifties love their strange death magic spells, and if they aren't as creative, they go for just straight up death threats. Within 3 days, you will feel a sharp pain in your chest, and you will start convulsing blood. We Swifties will celebrate this man's death soon. I get there's this running joke among the Swifties that Taylor can do some sorcery, so it's just this cute little in-joke that they can cast death magic on whoever doesn't vibe with the cult of Taylor. I'll let Meat Canyon's own tweet speak for this one. I've seen this exact tweet 100 times today. If there is an actual Taylor Swift voodoo, that's fucking insane and amazing. While funny in its own right, when coupled with the genuine threats and wishes for harm by the other Swifties, it kinda just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. All this over a parody, guys? Did you even watch the video? Spoiler alert, they probably didn't. Next, we have these kinds of tweets. Can someone trace the address of this sex-deprived guy already? I want to parcel horse shit to his door from Amazon. Wait, there's more. Y'all misogynistic, unemployed, food stamp gremlins gotta move on from the 2009 jokes. Real men can appreciate women for their talent and accolades. Not that you could relate to being a real man, but I sure hope you could at least aspire to such a low bar. So, what do all these have in common? I'll give you a few seconds. Ding ding! Yep, you got it. They're all attacking his appearance or perceived sex life. The first one really perpetuates this toxic idea that for men to have value, they need to be having sex, which is just really weird. I thought Swifties were all about accepting yourself and others, and peace and love, you know? Best part is, I'm pretty sure Meat Canyon is married. Not that it matters much, because assuming shit about a person's sex life is fucking weird. The other posts are just really body shamey, dude. He's a bigger guy. Why do you gotta make it a big deal? I want to talk about one more tweet. Hello Swifties. Appreciate satire or scroll past. Sending death threats and insulting people is absolutely not what Taylor would want us to do. Quit being immature and proving the stereotypes are right. We found them. We found the sanest Swiftie. This is the proper response, y'all. If you don't vibe with something, then just move along. Not everything has to be for everyone. What's the point of engaging with something that just makes you mad? Just be like, damn, that's stupid. What a waste of time. And then just move on. Like, just say that to yourself. You don't gotta make it a big deal. You don't gotta be sending death threats and stuff like that. It's just a parody. Speaking of it, let's talk about the video. Let's see why this pissed off so many Swifties. Not that I think any of them really watched it, because the video isn't really about Taylor Swift. It's about Swifties. Taylor is kind of like this siren creature who doesn't actually really say anything the whole video. The biggest dig at her is that she's gonna write a song about her newest breakup. Which, it's a joke we've all heard a million times. It's kind of just a thing for Taylor Swift at this point. It's just a common meme. What's really interesting about this video is that the rest of it is just poking fun at Taylor and the parasocial behavior of her fans. There's a scene where they stop talking and look at Taylor for her reaction, and they parrot it times 10. She sheds a single tear, they start wailing. Something I appreciate about Meat Canyon is that his parodies on celebs/influencers almost always have something to say, but you know, through a gross and unsettling art style. Some of his other cartoons are def shock value and gross out for the sake of it, which can be fun, but it's definitely not for everyone. Here though, we see a clear critique on Swifties and their cult-like behavior towards her. They all group up and deride the guy dating Taylor because he wants to end their relationship. They attack him and scream at him. Wait. What a legend. He made a Taylor Swift parody that calls out the hypocritical, mob-like behavior of Swifties, and they proceeded to showcase his point for everyone to see. Brilliant. Are the Swifties okay? I don't know, man. Doesn't seem like it. But hey, what do I know? I'm just some random guy on the internet that kind of looks like Wendigoon. I've been Scully Sinful, your big bro. Remember to like, comment, and sub. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song? Mine's Firework. I'll see you all real soon. Bye!